We get a lot of calls at Yoshimura from customers asking questions about how to get their inserts out, how to put them back in. Today we're going to do a quick video to show you a couple of different ways to make that happen. Before we do that, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about inserts and why we put them in. All of our exhaust systems are made with the insert in mind. So when you take it out of the box and it's got an insert in it, that's the way we designed it and that's the way it makes the most horsepower. That being said, if you're riding off-road and you've got a motocross bike and you need a spark arrestor, you're going to need some help getting that insert out and the spark arrestor back in. Today's video is going to show you how to do that. Depending on the muffler or the end cap style, the insert screw either goes into the tip like this RS4, or in the case of this R77, rubber grommet on the inside of the end cap and the screw's right inside. So once you get the screw out, we're going to show you different ways to get the insert out depending on whether the muffler is on the bike or off the bike. First and easiest way to get the inserts out, and it's a tool everybody has in their garage, is to use a broom handle. You know, this only works on mufflers that have straight through inserts, and you can look all the way through and see daylight all the way through. If there's a bend or something or a spark arrestor in it, obviously you don't want to damage the spark arrestor. If there's a bend, you can't bend your broom handle around it. So slide it over the broom, give it a couple of taps. The insert pops out. So the second method we have is with this simple little slide hammer we got from Harbor Freight. They're under 20 bucks, they're nice and cheap, and it's a great addition to your toolbox. This is actually easier when it's on the bike because the bike holds the muffler in place. I've got a helper here, he's going to hold the muffler for me. I'm going to take this small hook, you want to slide it into the insert and either grab it by the hole or the back edge of the insert, give it a couple of taps, and it should pop right out. Now we're going to show you how to put the inserts back in. First thing we want to do is take our insert, take a Sharpie, make a small line right in line with the hole, and then do the same thing on the tip so that you can line the two marks up and you don't have to try to stick your eye inside the insert and see if it's lined up or not. You take your insert, slide it in, make sure it's square, line the two holes up, then finish it off with a soft face mallet. Tap it in so it's flush. Take your screw with your star washer and a little bit of red Loctite so it stays tight. Get the screw started. Grab your Allen wrench, start tightening it up. So one thing to note, guys, is that after you go through a couple of heat cycles, you're definitely going to want to go back and retorque it. The insert rings are made out of aluminum and the insert's made out of stainless steel. And they expand and contract at different rates, so it can loosen up. So you just want to make sure you go back and hit it to make sure that it's tight after a ride or two. So you go ahead and you get down to the end, you get it tightened up. Don't over tighten it because it is a small screw, it will break. So that's it, guys. If you have any questions, give our customer service line a call. It's 800-634-9166 and we'll help you out. Thanks.